Good morning and welcome everybody to my channel. My name is Jakub Vaniš and today we're gonna be talking about Cybertruck in Prague. So Cybertruck has made it to Europe finally as part of a, let's say, world tour, Europe tour, which is called Cybertruck Odyssey. And they are with Tesla basically visiting, I think, 20 or 25 capitals or big cities in Europe. And finally it also came to Prague this week for about 4 days or something like that, and you can see it in a mall and you can see it in the local Tesla. Of course I went and admired this beast, so you can take a look at the footage that I'll be sharing here. And so what are my thoughts? I think this is something that sitting in a local sales store or in a mall or something like that looks like really out of this world. Like I think pictures and videos don't do it justice. It usually looks smaller on them. You cannot really imagine those angles and the real size of this thing. But when you see it really in person, that really changes a lot of things. Like it looks way bigger than I expected. Not as wide, maybe, it's not really that wide of the car. It's very similar to other trucks that are out there or some massive SUVs, but the length and overall proportions make it look really massive. And I'm just wondering how it feels to drive something like this with this steer by wire type of steering. That would be great to see, but unfortunately they didn't let you inside a Cybertruck. There was a little wire around the area, so you could not touch it, though obviously people were already touching it, at least maybe some of the Tesla employees, because all it takes is just a few touches and it is a magnet for fingerprints. Unfortunately it looks like smudges, especially around those doors in that area. It's very visible. That's the only thing that I would be worried about, though. If you check online, most of the people that are now getting the foundation Cybertruck model, the first ones, are getting different kind of wraps, and people are very creative. I think my favorite was this manually polished Cybertruck that totally looks like a mirror on wheels, and yeah, that's just incredible. But honestly, Cybertruck really looks like something that just came out of a science fiction movie, something that one day would be driving on Mars and on lunar surface or something like that. And I'm so glad that I had a chance to see it. I really honestly like those angles. I like the stainless steel. I don't like the fingerprints, but that's it. And I think it's just too big, for European roads. I cannot imagine, with my Model 3, sometimes I struggle parking, especially in shopping centers, in malls. With this, it's really impossible. I think you would need like 2-3 spaces to park it somewhere. Otherwise it's really something to behold. So like if you're from Europe, I would recommend to check Tesla website and check these cyber rodeos, it's called Cyber Odyssey. That tour, I think it goes up until the end of June, but always it will stay in a city for about 3, 4, 5 days or something like that. So make sure to see it. I came around like lunchtime, so it was not that busy, but like just after 10 minutes there was suddenly a huge queue outside. So I can imagine in the evening it will get really busy and you need to register in order to see it. Otherwise, will we ever see Cybertruck on the European roads? I doubt it, honestly, because I think the regulations here in Europe and the size and the width of the roads will never permit something like that, with those sharp angles, with stainless steel, with this weight. Even though I think it would be even more impressive to see something like this on the road. Like already, seeing it in a sales center, park, etc., it's impressive. But seeing Cybertruck on a highway, passing by you, that I think is really an experience. I think more and more people in US will get to see it, but outside of that, quite unlikely. Maybe Australia, maybe, I don't know, Middle East or something like that, where the regulations are not so hard. But here in Europe, we're stuck with this. So I'm so glad that I had this chance to see it. I'm still sticking to my Model 3. They, by the way, also had a lot of merch ready, with Cybertruck, with like t-shirts and hoodies, and that was very nice. The price, I think they were offering some discounts for the people that went to see it in person, so that's very nice, and I can totally recommend that. and they were also making sure that they are promoting all of their other models. So actually a lot of people I saw were ordering their Tesla, especially the new Model 3, the facelifted version. I really like that car. I know people are kind of split. The only thing that I don't like about the new Model 3 is that it doesn't have the blinkers, right? Oh my god, how do you call this? The sticks, right? The sticks behind the wheel. I'm not sure exactly what's the term right now. Sorry, but yeah, that's the only thing that I would really miss. Otherwise, I think it's a totally improved, car. Though I'm sticking to my older 2021 Model 3. It's a wonderful car. Every 2 weeks I'm getting some online update that is making it better and better. Currently also these metric slides made it to the US update, so finally our US friends can enjoy what we're already having in Europe for some time. So yeah, let me know what you think about Cybertruck. Do you find it ugly? I know that there is like a 50-50 split between people. I was really impressed when I saw it the first time when it was unveiled. That feels like forever ago. It's probably like 5-6 years ago, but now it's really here. They made it into a real product, and seeing it in person was really an experience for me, and I'm so glad that I had the chance to see it. So let me know what you think. Please hit a like, subscribe if you like this type of content, and otherwise I wish you an amazing day. Bye bye.